Hi everyone. Hi everybody, come on in. Lulu's here with me today. We went to the vet and for an update, and everything is going great. In fact, her test results came back and she's doing better. She's just becoming a little older, sleepier dog, so she's gonna sleep with me. But anyway, but her one liver enzyme is still high, and we'll keep an eye out on that. So I feel good. Anyway, welcome in. I hope everyone's been enjoying the holidays and just the change in season. You know, even if you don't celebrate the traditional holidays, um, just the change in season. I mean, the weather today when I was out, it was so brisk and so, it just felt good to be alive. You know, like the air was cool. I'm off work. I'm off my W-2, and so I'm really enjoying. This is the first day of it, so I've really been enjoying it. The market was a little interesting for me though today, and so I wanted to come on and talk about the top 5 steps that I use to stay motivated. And my number one is setting goals and achievable goals and writing them down. I'm a big believer in script and thought to form so that you manifest really quickly. And so there's a little fact that I found that says studies show that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. Imagine that. So I believe that that's one of the reasons why I am successful, is because I love to do script. I love to write stuff down. It's how I create action plans, and for those that know me know that I'm always carrying around, something to write in. It's so important. And if you would like, I actually have been working on some, they're like templates in Canva. I need to share those. So if you're interested, drop me a note in the comments and I'll share it with you, some of the stuff I've been creating for 2025. And that way I can show gratitude for just being here. So start by setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, I want to save money, wishing to save money, I'll save $100 each month by cutting back on dining out, things like that. The clearer the goal, the easier it is to stay motivated. And, articulating it and breaking it down is so important. In fact, that's step number 2, talks about breaking big goals into small steps. And the fact is that dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, is released every time you complete a task, big or small. Breaking a big goal into smaller, actionable steps allows you to feel rewarded along the way. So we naturally get like a high off of doing the things we want to do. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, start by running a mile 3 times a week and celebrate the small wins, because each one brings you closer to the bigger picture. And I'm a real believer in this. Little things make big things happen. Those that have been rocking with me, hanging out with me, hey, that's from my mentor. You know that I'm about that. And number 3, is so important. Surround yourself with positivity. I know sometimes, even in our W-2s or family members, we're not allowed to, but you do have the choice to protect your energy and how much you give to those individuals. Boundaries, right? So build a support system of uplifting friends, mentors, or even online communities like Trudy Speaks Up. I'm here to lift you up. You know it. I want you to be successful. That share, your common vision together. You have something in common together. And let positivity of one another, fuel our journey together. It's so important. And, also just being responsible and distancing yourself from negativity. I mean, there are just some people, and it's just the way they're wired or made up. I don't mean it in a mean way, but just you have to limit your time or limit it altogether, because it's important for you to be successful. And step 4, you know, I'm pretty sure doers make mistakes. I always make mistakes. I always say this, okay? Because if you're not making mistakes, you're not doing anything. You're just standing in the same spot all the time. And here's a cool fact. So embrace failure as a part of the process. That's really big. You got to understand that failure comes with achieving. I believe that's one of the biggest things to get your brain and your mindset wrapped around. And here's a fun fact. So it's kind of corny, but it's fun. So Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. His mindset: I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the path. Reframe setbacks as learning opportunities and keep moving forward. Remember, every stumble gets you closer to the solution. That is so true, right? Because that's the way we navigate through change, through obstacles, through challenges. It's so important to understand that. And, you know, step 5, keep your why in front and center. Okay, studies in motivational psychology reveal that having a strong personal reason behind your actions significantly increase persistence. Ask yourself, why do I want this? Write it down and revisit it daily. Whether it's creating a better life for your family, finding inner peace, or achieving financial independence, you know that's what I'm about right now. That's one of my high focuses right now. Your why will keep you going when times get tough, and that is so true. To come back, and that's another reason why I think it's really important to keep a journal that you write in, and that you're able to carry around with you. So no matter where you're at, when you're flowing and you're receiving information, and it's such a great tool to reflect back on, and it really helps me navigate my life. It's the compass that you're creating for yourself. So I share those top 5 with you. I hope that I've helped you in some way to maybe, you know, just some fun steps. And, you know, I'm always here for you, and just fun steps to stay motivated. I mean, there's 1,000 ways, right? It just depends on you. You know, sometimes for me, motivation too comes from just driving the car into work and listening to my favorite music just to pump me up for the day. And then I feel like I'm walking in with that power, because music is so powerful for me. You know, just having also conversations, you know, anticipating practice, you know, putting in the work, practicing conversations I'm going to be having. What do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish out of this? How do I be more efficient in my time management? You know, it's really important when you start managing oneself. And because I really believe that when you're doing what you're compassionate about, your drive is just fueled naturally. It's like you don't, you know, it's like, yeah, these are great steps. But when you're doing what you truly are wanting to do, when you have that opportunity, you are just fueled naturally like no other. That's a lot of times how I felt when I was coaching, and because of the fact of leading others and improving in myself and raising the bar in others. That's such an powerful exchange of energy, and energy does transfer from one person to another. So I leave that with you. We'll have lots to talk about in 2025. I'm excited, and I hope you're getting your goals set, or you're just refining your goals. I right now, like financially, I'm kind of resetting my portfolio a bit. I am so proud. I pulled out a 2-year lens, and I was 105% up. And that's a direct gratitude to my mentor, Keenan Grace, for teaching me how to create my foundation. And so I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful for myself to, overcome the fear and start investing in myself financially, even though it was something that maybe I was dependent upon others, and then realizing that, no one's going to watch my money or myself, my health, anything about me more like me, right? Because I'm responsible for my own happiness. So I share that with you, and I hope we just do great things in 2025. I mean, we have to. This is it. It's each day. I'm just grateful that I'm here, that I'm on the wake up list. And I just want to really extend my gratitude to you. I love you guys, and thank you for tuning in. And I'm just happy to be here. I have the next, I'm off my W-2 for the next couple of weeks, so I'm going to be able to be around, and I'm just excited about investing in myself. So I want to hear all about in the comments. Drop me a heart, drop me a purple heart. Let me know you're doing good. Share with me some of the things that you do to keep yourself motivated. Even for me, cooking and dancing, whatever it is, just enjoy the moment and know that you're worth it. And much love and light. Peace.